Now, from across the Tri-States, this is KHQA Sports.
In a day otherwise rife with breaking news and significant on-field action, Todd Porter's death has cast a pall over the tri-state sports scene tonight. As to cause of death or funeral plans, there are very few details right now. Todd was living outside the area and last coached in the spring of 2012. His kids, however, still attend the district, and son Peyton is an outstanding catcher for the Chargers this season. The baseball resume for Todd Porter was undeniably impressive. He served 20 years, split between La Harpe, Carthage, and the Illini West Sports Convergence. Over that period, he won 371 total games, which is top 60 all-time in the state. He resigned his position without explanation in January of 2013. Again, Todd Porter has passed away. Very, very sad news indeed. On the baseball diamond today, Pittsfield, Grigsville, Perry. Wild game for John Schultz's crew today, as Grigsville Perry would get off to the hot start in this one. Jordan Dehart with the leadoff single right in between third and short. That was a good piece of hitting. This as well, a good piece of hitting right here from Mitchell Maine. But check out Jonah Molesky channeling his inner Keith Hernandez to get the out, saving extra bases. However, Jordan Dehart moves into scoring position, and strange scoring run right here. Drop third strike to Kendall Hannett. The play at first is good. The play home, however, is Dehart resourcefully comes home, scores the first run of the ball game. More to come on another gaffe right here behind the plate by Pittsfield. It's 2-0 as Caleb Bradshaw gets on his hustle. Meanwhile, Pittsfield would answer back again. Jonah Molesky, great piece of hitting here to drive home a pair. Tied this game up 2 apiece. Pittsfield actually led at one point 9-3 in this ball game, but Grigsville Perry comes all the way back. Told you it was a wild game, and wins today by the final count of 12-10. Elsewhere in Illinois baseball, West Hancock no trouble dispatching with Southeastern behind 4 ribbies today from Luke Beeler. It was Central getting a big day at the plate from Zach Foote in a victory today over Rushville Industry. And we've got West Central for the second time in as many days beating Beardstown 6-5. Jacob Bettis this time playing the hero with 3 RBI. Over in Missouri, Scotland County had Austin Thrasher on the mound. He came into the day having not given up an earned run on the season, and he looked pretty darn good on this day as well. Thrasher in full command, letting loose with strikeout after strikeout. He'd have 12 of those on the day. Didn't mean to shortchange you, my friend. In the first inning, still Tyler Buford right here smacks an RBI double. 2 runs come home to score, so that means Mr. Thrasher pitching with the lead and from a position of strength, and he's pretty darn good in that situation. Same ending, Landon Swearingen going to extend that lead out to 4-0. 2 more runs with a double to deep center right here, and Thrasher just kept going on the day. 1 hitter, 12 strikeouts, as I mentioned, and yet another victory. I've heard both ways, whether the run he gave up today was earned or unearned. Still haven't heard definitively. He's darn good either way. More on him and that outstanding Scotland County pitching staff a little later this week as Scotland County gets it done yet again. Victory today in favor of them. 8-1 would be your final. Some other scores to pass along on a limited day of action in softball today. Beardstown riding a huge day at the plate from Morgan Davidsmeyer to beat Pittsfield. 15-2 was your final in that ball game. We also had golf today, Palmyra Invitational. The host team, a runaway winner by 20 strokes over your next closest competitor. That would be Louisiana. However, medalist honor to the Bulldogs today as Justin Lentz fires a 73, 3 strokes better than 3 other players, including his teammate Dallas Castagna, who ends up taking second place in a scorecard playoff. Palmyra ably represented by Noah Wilson and Blake Hobart in 3rd and 4th place, respectively. Some more golf news to pass along, and it's big tonight. Quincy Notre Dame's Lucy Clark, perhaps the biggest area recruiting prize on the girls' side to come out of the Tri-State since the Power Sisters were dominating the landscape, has pledged to stay home and attend Culver Stockton. Lady Wildcat golf coach Tim Schreg revealed Lucy's verbal commitment tonight via Twitter. Lucy did finish 8th in the state in Class A this past fall. Some basketball news to pass along as well. Coaching change again for Quincy High School, this time on the girls front. Damon Dade, who has helmed the Blue Devil girls program the last 2 seasons, tells KHQA that he has tendered his resignation. Quincy High is coming off a winless 2013-2014 season. And signing news that's worked out once pretty darn well. Well, let's get to college news. First of all, got some baseball scores to pass along to you tonight. Quincy University, a winner at home over Culver Stockton, 10-2. Your final, Matt Buck with a home run right there. Illinois College filled on senior day by WashU, 10-3 was your final. And in softball, a split for John Wood. as John Wood drops the first game. Well, first of all, let's get to baseball. John Wood with a sweep today on the baseball side of things, 5-4 and 3-1, as you saw. By the way, John Wood has a press conference called for tomorrow to announce something involving the baseball program. We'll have full details for you tomorrow at 6. There's the softball scores I was talking about. A split today for John Wood against Southeastern Community College. Nicole Kraft with her first career home run in the first game. In the victory, it's Devin Goodhouse. She's mighty, letting it all hang out with a home run and a double to lead John Wood to victory there. 8-3 was your final there. And we'll have more news for you coming up after this.